Justin Timberlake went back to jail. No, he did not.
What?
No, everyone's still talking about JT getting arrested on Monday night. He is not, and that's why we're kind of like, what's going on here? Why aren't you making a public statement?
Well, because he's fighting the charges.
Yeah.
Allegedly, if you believe the statement released by his very, very successful lawyer.
And he said he's vigorously going to defend him. Like, woo, that's
I would
strong
hope my
use of
lawyer
words.
would, but
yeah. So, it's all kind of things in the media. Like Gayle King was mentioning what a great guy he was. And, Billy Joel's like, it's no big deal. And it's just, it's just a little curious why everyone's
deal,
going out
actually.
of their way to minimize doing something like this and then also not to hold him accountable, I guess. He should be held accountable just like anybody else. So there you go. That's the biggest news we've seen today. And then, unfortunately, we just got news that Donald Sutherland passed
that's
away.
very sad.
Yes. All right. Well, let's get to some blind items. Maybe we'll have some happy stuff in there.
maybe some.
Yep.
I don't think we will.
You know us. Nothing uplifts you like some blind
Hey, let's go to
items.
the darkest corners of the internet to feel better about ourselves. I'm in.
Let's see what the darkest corners of this internet has to tell us. How about this one? Further proof that the end is here for a high-profile publicationship. This A-list actor has been hooking up with a makeup artist he met working on his latest project.
Oh.
Further proof to the end of the high-profile publicationship. This A-list actor has been hooking up with a makeup artist he met while working on his latest project.
High profile publicationship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
High profile publicationship. It's not Bradley Cooper.
Nope.
Ooh. Did we talk about them yesterday?
Nope. I don't believe so.
Okay.
But it is high profile, huh?
It's high profile.
Let's
High-profile
see.
publicationship.
And we talk
He's
about
an
it a lot.
A-list actor. Talk about it a lot. Further proof that this high-profile publicationship has come to an end is the A-list actor has been hooking up with a makeup artist he met while working on his latest project.
Ben Affleck?
Nope.
Ah, darn it.
You tried hard.
Yeah.
High profile publicationship. That is a high profile publicationship. It is a pile of something.
Yeah.
But clearly we're talking about Barry Keoghan.
Nope.
His latest project. Is he directing and acting in it?
He's acting in it.
He's acting in
He's
it.
acting in
He's an
it.
A-list actor. He's got a project. He's been tied to somebody. Very
Okay.
high profile. And further proof that it's ended is the fact that he is now hooking up with a makeup artist he met on the set of his latest
Have we
project.
talked about it ending?
It's been rumored to be ending for quite some time, yeah.
It's not Austin Butler and like Kaya Gerber. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Jacob Elordi.
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, Timothy Chalamet. Is
Nicely
it
done.
happening on the Dylan set?
According to the blind items, yes, it's happening on the
Whoa.
Dylan set. And of course, his high-profile publicationship coming to an end, that being with Kylie. The last time we've seen them together was when he was on the background of her phone
That's how
in public.
long ago?
It's been so well. It was a second time. We had the first time that happened. Then I think we did see them together in some very awkward situation, and now we haven't seen them together in months.
Well, hasn't he already premiered on The Kardashians, or wasn't that relationship alluded to at some point?
Must have been.
It's done its job.
Yeah, the contract's over. Yeah,
must be.
They
Not
had
at
some
tennis
bad.
games
The
together.
only thing I remember is like them being at the Oscars and canoodling a lot. And they
The
kind of got
Golden
some
Globes.
Golden Globes, yep.
They kind of got some backlash for that. So maybe they're like, let's not do this for a while.
That's when we saw the reading of the lips when Selena Gomez was like, Timothy. Or one of them said that.
Because she
Taylor
wanted
was
a
like,
picture.
Taylor was
and
like,
she's like,
What?
yeah.
I love how Taylor Swift got, like, she was just reacting, but, it was all about her reaction more than Selena
Well, it's because
saying
we're all
it.
petty. I don't care what age people are. It's still high school.
Come to Petty Corner.
It really is. Let's keep high school rolling on with some more blind items like this one. Not only did the foreign-born permanent A-list singer skip the screening of a movie, but the A-list co-star of the A-list actress didn't say a word to her unless he was forced to.
Oh, it's a he, she.
So we've got 3 people here. Not only did the foreign-born permanent A-list singer skip a screening for a movie, but the A-list co-star of an A-list actress didn't say a word to her unless he was forced to.
For some reason, I was thinking this had to do with Wicked, but
it did not. Those screenings, not quite happening yet.
And that didn't really make sense to me.
What screenings were lately? There was one where I was like, that's so soon. We're not getting that until
It's not
a lot
Horizon.
later.
It's not Horizon. That should be happening soon, though. That's 2 weeks.
That's like in next week or something.
So the film is premiering soon?
It's premiering, I believe, this weekend, I think.
Man, I just looked at all the movies.
Nope, sorry, next weekend. It's going to be opposite of Horizon.
Oh, okay.
Although I don't think this one is particularly expected to do a lot.
Is it a romantic comedy?
I don't know really anything about the film.
Oh, okay.
And there's a singing
it's definitely not a
actress.
romantic comedy. Not a singing actress. Let me read this one again here. It's a little confusing on how it was written here in the blind items. Not only did a foreign-born permanent A-list singer skip the screening of a movie, that is one part. So there's
So
a foreign-born
that person skipped the screen.
There's a foreign-born permanent A-list singer who's tied to this somehow who skipped it. But then also the A-list co-star of an A-list actress didn't say a word to that actress unless he was forced to. Basically saying there's 2 co-stars, an A-list...
that hate each other.
Yes, an A-list actor and an A-list actress that are starring in this upcoming film. And for some reason...
the musician was a part of the soundtrack?
Nope.
No, they just showed up.
The foreign-born permanent A-list musician skipped the screening, but let's just say that musician was expected to be there, given the relationship he has with one of those 2 people we talked about.
Got
Okay. Okay.
So the big news is that he didn't even go to it. Then there was an A-list actress, and then the A-list co-star of said actress wouldn't talk to her unless forced to.
Okay. I thought the musician was a woman.
Nope. Well, we
Okay.
didn't necessarily say whether she is or isn't.
Until
I
he
will
said
say
it.
now she isn't. Musician's
Okay.
a he.
So this musician, though, is connected.
He's connected.
And we would have expected the musician to be there.
You would think so.
At the screening.
Chris Martin.
Yep.
Dakota
Oh,
Johnson.
there you go.
Now,
And
how
what's
about the
movie?
permanent A-list? I would say permanent A-list co-star.
Sydney Sweeney.
Nope.
No. I'm thinking
Permanent
of Madam.
A-list co-star.
Oh.
It's a man, baby.
It's a man.
Oh.
Long
did not
time.
talk to each
Permanent
other.
A-list co-star.
Long-time permanent A-list co-star.
Yep.
Oh, what's Dakota? I mean, we know this. I'm sure we know
Jamie
this.
Dornan?
Not her longtime co-star. Is that what you're saying?
No. The movie that was the premiere,
Yeah.
she has a long-time permanent A-list co-star. And if you don't know the film, you're probably going to have trouble getting to this one.
I guess that doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know. But the actor we will know.
Yes, actor/director even. You could throw that in there too.
Actor/director.
Academy Award winner.
He's won an Academy Award.
At least
Whoa.
one.
I got to get my notes out.
Maybe more.
It's not Jeremy Renner.
Actually, he's won 2.
What?
2 Academy
He's been
Awards.
nominated for 5 Best Actor awards.
Brad Pitt,
Nope. He's won 2 of them. In
Johnny
08
Depp.
and 03.
Jared Leto,
Nope.
Hugh Grant.
His first name's as long as his second name or his last name, and they both end with N.
Don Lemon.
One.
Close.
Close to Don Lemon?
No, she said Don Juan. This is actually
Don Johnson?
No. Permanent A-list actor. Again, not too many people have won
Alan.
2 Best Actor. 4 letters.
Oh, 4 letters.
Now it's just turning into a word problem.
I'm fine
We should
with
call
it.
the New York Times and have this be one of their
word
games.
every day thanks to the New York Times.
So it's the first name is as long as the last name. They both end with N, and they both have 4
John.
letters. Nope. But it rhymes with John.
Oh,
Juan.
Juan?
John. Juan. Don.
Dawn? Sean?
Sean Penn.
Dakota Johnson and Sean Penn have an upcoming movie called Daddy-O.
Ugh.
Yep. It's a drama film. It stars Dakota Johnson and Sean Penn, and
Weird.
it's actually Christy Hall making her directorial debut.
Okay.
And this film is coming out. There was a screening for it, and apparently Dakota's, quote, boyfriend, although we've seen more headlines about them being together
That's
than
true.
actually them being together recently. He
And we were
wasn't
surprised by that.
there. Yeah. He wasn't there, and apparently Sean Penn wanted nothing to do with Dakota unless he was forced to.
Remind me, was that because like he was cheating on her? But because there was a blind that brought up the relationship being a publicationship, and it was surprising, but I don't remember why.
Well,
Do
the
you?
most recent time we talked about him was when he gave that ride to
Yes,
that person
the
who
old
needed,
lady.
Yeah, someone needed a ride. I think they
Yeah,
had
remember?
The old lady needed
And
a
the old
ride.
lady
What
was like,
kind
I don't
of
know if
said
ride?
she
he was
was
single.
old. I think she was having some mobility issues. So
yeah.
he's like, "Hey, I'm going to pick you up and let you drive you to the Coldplay concerts."
Oh, yeah.
And then while they
And
were
he goes,
talking,
"Yeah, I'm
she's
single."
like, "Yay! He told me all about his life, including the fact that he's single." And it's like, "Whoa,
And
that
everybody's
seems
like,
really
wait
planted."
a minute.
Jeez.
So there you go. That's the last time we talked about him.
All right, so
okay.
there's smoke around
And
those
fire.
rumors.
Smoke and fire, apparently, because he wasn't there. But enjoy the film Daddy-O if you would like. I don't know.
Okay.
No, not
Depending
really.
on what it's about.
I'm not a
because
huge Sean
scared.
Penn fan, although I did love the movie Milk, but
Yeah, he
he's
was
kind of
great in
soured
Milk.
on me.
Landing at JFK International Airport, a young woman takes a cab back to her apartment in Manhattan. During the ride, she and the cab driver, Clark, have an unexpected, honest conversation about numerous topics, including their past and present relationships, sex and power dynamics, loss, and vulnerability.
So kind of like what Chris Martin was doing with that lady in the car when he told her that he wasn't dating Dakota Johnson.
Oh, that's what I thought you were reading an account of. I didn't realize you were reading a synopsis of a
Maybe
movie. I was
we-
like, I'm just not going to say anything right now because I'm real lost.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
I'm like,
that's
who's
why he
Clark?
had that little run-in with that lady. I
Clark
don't know.
Kent,
Let's do another one.
Clark Bar.
Rolling through the blind items today. Let's go with this one. This used to be higher on the list. B-minus list actor can't land the bigger roles he once had, so now he is just fishing for engagement with terrible opinions. He has gotten away with saying his crazy stuff on most podcasts because they take too long to fact check and they're not live. Lucky for us, though, the super smart guy is here to put him in his place.
Oh, this is a story I've clearly missed, but I love it.
We've got a
Me
used to
too.
be higher, but now B-minus list actor who can't land the bigger roles he once had. So now he is fishing for engagement with terrible opinions. He has gotten away with saying all this crazy stuff on most podcasts because it takes too long to fact check. Plus, they're not live. Luckily, though, the super smart guy is here to put him in his place.
The super smart guy.
Uh-huh. There's
Stephen
a
Colbert.
super smart guy, apparently.
No.
Is that facetious super smart
Nope.
guy?
This is literally a very super smart guy.
Okay.
Who does this like publicly? So we've seen super smart guy.
We've seen super smart guy publicly.
super smart guy.
He's like the super smart guy that we go to for super smart guy
Dr.
stuff.
Science? I don't know who's this guy.
You're cool.
Neil
what?
deGrasse Tyson.
Nailed it.
You got it.
You got
What?
it. Neil deGrasse Tyson is putting this actor in his place. Let
I
me
love
go
it.
ahead and read the blinds once again here.
Is he talking about, is the actor talking about sciencey stuff that he doesn't know anything about?
Math and sciencey stuff that he knows nothing
Matthew
about.
McConaughey?
No. This used to be higher, now B-minus list actor can't land the bigger roles he once had, so he's fishing for
so he's
engagement
a
with
turd.
terrible opinions.
Okay.
He has gotten away with saying all this crazy
Here's a
stuff,
list.
but luckily, Neil deGrasse Tyson is here to put him in his place.
The list of once great actors who've turned into mediocre noodles is so long. Mm-hmm. And then when they become mediocre, they start having really hot takes about things to get attention. And I could start with...
I will say TV/movie actor. Had success in both realms.
Was he like super, like A-list
I
before?
wasn't like A+ list, but he was like A- minus
It's
A
not
list
Tim
before.
Allen.
No,
That's
it's
what I
not.
was going to say.
Nope.
Tim Allen. He says dumb things.
He does. That was a really good guess. Again, he's B- list now, though, I would say.
It's not Dean Cain.
Nope.
Oh, good guess.
It's not another person who's blocked me on Twitter, which I don't even know if that still exists anymore.
No.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Kachi.
Oh,
Scott Baio?
Scott
Baio.
Baio.
It's not Scott Baio. Somebody else with terrible
I'm out of
opinions.
men. The only other people who've blocked me on Twitter are Roseanne, Kirstie Alley, may she rest in peace, and recording artist
Yeah.
What's her name?
Well, God, you don't even remember her name.
I know. I mean,
That's
it's
great.
kind of fine.
Person's
Leanne
been in some huge films in the mid to late 90s. Also had some big TV and cinema success in the mid 2000s.
Mel Gibson?
No.
Okay. Russell Crowe.
Politics? Is this about
Not about politics. It's more honestly about math.
About
math.
And science.
Like he's like pi.
That's not in my algorithm.
Correct. Like he's basically making mathematical statements that are just factually
Oh,
incorrect.
God, it's so
fine.
embarrassing.
In
I can't
defense
wait
of
to hear
what?
who it is.
And Neil deGrasse Tyson is like, dude, or Tyson, excuse me.
I like that you just call him Ticey.
deGrasse
That's the nickname.
That's what I call him. It's my buddy.
he's
That's what I called
awesome.
He's just basically laying the smack down on him.
Oh,
he
man.
actually
John
wrote-
Voight.
Nope. I don't know if you're going to get it without kind of digging deeper into maybe some
Give
of
us
the
a
roles, some of the
hint
TV.
of a role of his. You said TV and movies.
TV and movies, more recently TV success than movie success. His first major roles, you wouldn't know him from those two movies though.
Is he an
Character
older
actor.
gentleman?
Not older, he's
Okay.
mid 50s.
Okay.
Been married a few times.
Okay.
Mid
And
50s.
Talking about math.
He's most, for many of us, his most iconic role is that he starred in a massively successful superhero movie and then was replaced immediately. And it sounds like since then he's had a little...
He was replaced
Whiskey.
immediately.
He was replaced in the second movie or the next movie.
Oh.
Okay.
Is
These are superhero movies.
Is it a Batman?
Nope.
Was he replaced
the other
like an
side.
event?
Yes. Like an Avengers situation. More specifically, he was in Iron Man.
Oh.
He was in Iron Man.
Shazam.
The
Sam?
original Iron Man. And then he was replaced by Don Cheadle.
He was replaced by Don Cheadle.
Oh, God.
James Rhodey Rhodes was the character.
Yeah.
James Rhodey Rhodes.
That's his name.
Sounds like a
God.
He
wrestler.
was in Four Brothers. He was in
Yes.
Crash.
Great.
He was in Ray.
You're so good.
What does his name rhyme with?
Clarence Boward.
Terrence Howard.
Howard. Oh.
We had to just eventually get there. You guys did. Have you seen any of Terrence Howard recently?
No.
I mean,
What is he
no.
saying?
He's going on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's going on whose ever podcast will accept him
Terrence.
and basically just dropping complete false statements about the world, whether it's math or science.
Don't
And
do that.
now Neil deGrasse Tyson is saying, not so fast. He actually had I watched a video of him opening up this thesis that he had, and it was a thick document where he went through and cited every single thing he said on these podcasts and then followed it up with why he's factually
Good for
incorrect.
him.
It's so
Oh, my
good.
God, I love it.
It's so good.
Science is sexy.
Yes. And
So is Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Ticey, that's what I call him.
Ticey.
There you go. You guys got there. Let's keep rolling on with some more blind items today and take some time to watch that video if you get a chance.
got to.
It's so good. This A-list celebrity couple is desperately trying to reach out and show support for an in-law. The in-law has no interest, though, in receiving said support.
Oh, celebrity couple in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like an in-law of JT?
Nope. The celebrity couple is A-list celebrity couple is desperately trying to reach out to show support to their in-law. The in-law has shown no interest in receiving said support.
Oh.
Oh. Celebrity couple. Oh.
A-list celebrity couple.
A-list celebrity couple. Ben and Jen? A-list celebrity
Goldie
couple.
Hawn.
I'm using celebrity specifically.
Celebrities.
So it's a Kardashian? Meghan and Harry and Kate.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
According to the blind items, it sounds like Meghan and Harry are doing everything they can to desperately reach out and show support to Kate as she goes through her cancer battle. But it sounds like Kate, or at least the Crown, has no interest in hearing about said support.
Well, I actually believe that 100%.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that
thought,
the
where
Crown
did they
would
get
be like
this information?
the Crown would be like, screw you, we don't want your help.
Oh,
Because
I
they're
believe
good
that.
people. It would not surprise me that they have been like, I know things are tough and we haven't been able to be equals and blah, blah, blah. But, we're family. If we can do anything, Even if they don't mean it, just like it's the nice thing to do.
100%.
Sometimes you can just pretend to involve somebody and make them feel like you care, even if you don't mean it.
Yeah,
like
but I'm
just
sure,
said.
it's his, I'm sure on a human level they care. At least I want to live in a world where people do. But I think it's totally believable that the palace would be like, middle finger.
Yeah.
Because they're ruthless.
And I do believe that they would reach out. So this is not,
Yeah.
I don't know where the source is coming from. When I read this story, I was like, well, I don't know who knows all of this because it would be a lot, like to know from both sides what happened. But then I'm like, they probably would reach out more than like sabotaging her appearance by putting out jam and dog biscuits. Like that is way more unbelievable to me
For sure.
than it would be for them to reach out and say, you're going through cancer.
Yeah.
We care
That's what
about
I'm saying.
you.
It's totally believable.
Yeah. And them going, we don't need you. Like the further away they get from this relationship, the more I think that the firm, the crown, is like, yeah, we don't need
for
you.
sure. Yeah, no, they are concerned with one thing.
Like even Charles, Because last time Harry was in town, like he did not even see his dad.
Yeah.
And like, I think he's attempted. And they're like, oh, he's
this
too
is not
busy
about
with
the people
schedule.
involved. It's about the institution that's protecting itself at all costs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Great job. There they are again.
I know.
For those watching on YouTube, Bradley's having bubbles pop up.
I kept seeing that and I was like, is it? You pointed and I was like, what is that?
Bubbles?
There's little bubbles popping up next to his microphone. I don't know what's happening for those watching on YouTube.
I thought
you
it was
a
a
fish?
ghost, but
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
trying to
think
do
it's
it
a ghost.
again. It's something with my hand, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, if you can make it happen again, that'd be
All right.
awesome. Let's move on, though. For those listening on the radio, I apologize. It sounds like the marriage between this former A-list singer in a group and A-plus list athlete is nothing more now than a business arrangement.
Oh, those are two different people. I was like, A-list singer and an athlete.
That sounds like the marriage now between this former A-list singer in a group and an A-plus list athlete is nothing more now than a business relationship or a business arrangement.
Is the singer in a group male?
No.
Okay. Girl group.
Is it a Spice Girlie?
Is it Posh and David Beckham?
Nicely done.
Oh,
According to the blind items, it sounds like the marriage now between, of course, Victoria Beckham and David Beckham is now nothing more than a business arrangement.
Okay.
Apparently, there's no love in that relationship anymore.
I mean, there's a few relationships that probably fit that rubric. So good luck to them. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing if it's working.
I need to.
There's another one.
Bubbles.
Bubble.
Okay.
I'm missing these bubbles. Are they like animated bubbles?
can
Yeah,
see
they're
it on
little
your screen.
animated
If you,
bubbles. They're
like,
not real.
see it right there.
Bubbles.
Oh, it's sticking around, and then what is that? Is that a ghost? There it is again.
Yeah.
It's an
This
orb.
is
They're orbs. They're not bubbles.
these are orbs are dust and bugs, but weird. Okay,
You
back
gotta watch
to David Beckham.
Just to be clear, you have to watch the YouTube channel to see what the heck we're talking about. And that's just another excuse for you to watch the damn YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And make sure you like and subscribe it because we're over 700. By the way, thank you.
Yeah, thanks
we
for
love you.
liking and subscribing, or even just subscribing.
There they are
you,
again.
If you don't, there's the bubbles again.
Oh, wait, look above.
Oh, it just shot up into the air. What is happening?
And I got a thumbs up on my little icon thing. Gave
You
me a
did?
thumbs up like I did something good.
Oh my God! How come I don't get any thumbs
I don't know,
up?
because you're not special.
I'm trying to bring this back to David
Are ya?
Beckham. No, seriously, I really, from all the fun memes and clips from that Beckham show, like what was it called? Where it was a reality show about them.
The documentary about them.
Documentary. There's the bubble again.
I know.
It was just called Beckham. Watch Beckham
okay.
on Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah.
I feel like I need to watch that because he calls her out on some stuff.
Yeah, the
that
best
I've
part of
seen.
that entire trailer that we saw is that she was talking about how tough her upbringing was, and
She's
like her
down to
dad
earth.
had to drive her to
In a
the
Rolls
school,
Royce.
and he says, "Hey, what vehicle did your dad drive you to school in?" Well, it was a Rolls Royce, but
I love that.
So it was very
life.
good.
Hard life for her.
It certainly is. Not hard for you two. You guys crushed it today in the blind items once we got
did?
Terrence Howard. Yeah, it was fine after
the Terrence Howard was
that.
difficult.
Again, take some time to catch up on that feud.
Everybody should fail at something in life once a day.
Like understanding math and science?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Thanks,
By
Terrence.
taking a long time to get to the answer on a blind item.
Got it. Maybe we can figure your bubbles out by tomorrow.
That's it then. That's all we
No,
have to do.
keep the magic alive, Mike, which is why you should keep watching us on YouTube because you might get to see the bubbles too. But if not,
I'm trying to make it happen.
just head to our YouTube channel. It's called Blinded by the Item. But we also are on the radio on My Talk. And we've got a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. In the meantime, in between time, thanks for listening and join us tomorrow for another episode of
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.
Blinded by the item.